Running your business just got easier with Westlake Commercial. You name it, we can get it.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hey, Patrick. Andy said that last drive was kind of vintage Mahomes, Hill, and Kelsey with just a couple of conversions you had. That's something you can build off of as far as taking some confidence from that final drive?
Yeah, I mean, I think that and the first drive of the game that we had is real similar to last week, really. The first drive coming out and kind of doing what we normally have done, and then kind of stalling out the whole game. And then you see that at the end of the day, those last drives that we've had these last 2 weeks, guys came to play, and they stepped up when their number was called. And so obviously we're not playing offensively the way we wanted to and the way we expect to, but we're finding ways to get wins. Defense is playing great football. Special teams is doing a great job. And then until we find that same mojo that we've had for so long, we're still battling through. Guys are stepping up and making plays to win football games.
Can you take us through that? Can you take us through that last third down pass?
Yeah, obviously we got the false start that moved us back, and so Coach Reed, he believed in us. He gave us a chance to put the ball in my hands, called a play for Tyreek. They did a pretty good job of covering it at first. I thought the offensive line did a great job of a five-man rush of stepping up and giving me a pocket. Then I scrambled out, saw Tyreek, and I know if I get it to him, he can make a play on it, and he did.
You were all surprised by the play call, knowing that you guys needed to really keep the clock running in that spot?
I wasn't. I mean, if you've seen us the last few years, no matter how we're playing, Coach Reed has the confidence and gives us the confidence that we're going to go out there and make something happen. And that's what happened today is we had a couple big plays in that last drive. We were able to get some completions, move the ball, get the first downs we needed to run the timeout.
Patrick, you were 20 of 37 today, 166 yards passing. Outside of that opening drive, why did you feel like the offense that you may have struggled against that defense?
Yeah, I mean, it's just little things here and there. I mean, that's how it is in this league. We've been blessed enough that we've been able to execute at a high level these last few years, including pretty much the beginning half of this season. That we don't have to worry about them. But you're seeing that with the little things here and there on drives or stalling out, and that starts with me getting us into the right play and making the right throw to try to get a completion.
You've always been someone that has played with passion, that's wanted to show fans how you're feeling on the field. Can you just sort of describe letting out some of that emotion on the last completion, what you were feeling at that point?
Yeah, I mean, it was a battle all day long. I mean, we felt like we had good plays and that we were moving the ball, and then we'd stall out, and it kind of all day it felt like that. And then at the end of the day, when we had a chance to go down there and really win it, after the defense had played a great game, guys stepped up and made plays, and I kind of let that out of like that frustration. We made it happen, and I mean, I'd rather be walking away with the win than a lot of yards. So I'm glad we got the win.
It seems like it just hasn't been as easy this year. Where's your confidence level?
I mean, I'm still extremely confident. I mean, I know we're going to find it as an offense. We have too many good players. We have too special of the coaches in this organization to not find it. The offensive line, I'm really confident in them. They're playing really good football these last few weeks, and I think as they come together, it's going to keep this offense going. And I mean, I expect us to start making plays here soon.
It feels like at least.
Yeah, I saw Trav come open. I kind of just wanted to give it a chance. I mean, even though their defenses are playing so deep, you want to still have the chance to take those shots. I missed a couple of them today. Yeah, you just got to know when to take it and when to just take the underneath, and that's something that I continue to have to get better at as the season goes on.
It seems like some of the.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to give ourselves guys some chances. I mean, it was close. I mean, McCole almost had a chance. He kind of got pulled up there at the end, he tried to run underneath it and make a play happen, and that's kind of the chances you take when you take the deep shot. Is sometimes you want to go for that deep shot, get that 60-yard touchdown, whatever it is, but you could have a 20-yard completion over the middle. So it's kind of that risk-reward factor.
Some of these deep shots that we've really seen you've been accurate 20 yards down the field, as you were saying, it's just been less accurate lately. How close do you feel like you guys are to maybe getting back there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're close. I mean, I'm saying you can see drives here and there where we're that team that everybody knows and loves. You got to be able to consistently do that throughout every single drive in the game. And I mean, it hasn't been any different defenses than what we saw at the beginning of the year. We're just not executing at a higher level. I mean, we're just going to continue to go to work, practice, go through the process. Luckily enough, our defense is playing really good football and keeping us in these games, and then we're making plays at the end of the game to win them.
Couple more guys. A few of the AFC teams started off hot. Now they've kind of tapered off. Big picture, how important was it?
Yeah, it was extremely important. I mean, obviously, Aaron didn't play, but that's a really good football team. I mean, a really good defense. I thought Jordan played a good football game, and they have playmakers all around. And so for us to be able to win a game like that in that fashion, it shows that we know how to win. We know how to find a way to win games, and I mean, it's all out in front of us now. I mean, we play the Raiders this upcoming week. They're a great football team that's played a lot of great football this season. And so it's about what can we do this week to be better, to go out there and try to find a way to get a win.
Last two will go Todd, then Adam.
We're not practice, and practicing games aren't the same, but are you seeing things in practice that aren't coming through in the games when you guys have these struggles for a little while, or has practice been just as crisp as it always been?
I think practice, especially these last few weeks, has been crisp. I think it's just we have to execute when it comes to game day. It's different on game day. You can practice and practice as hard as you want and have great practices, but if you're not going to go out there and execute game days, it won't matter. So we'll go through that process of continue to keep that practice tempo up, continue to work on things here and there, and then hopefully it translates to the game, and we can find that same mojo we had at the beginning of the season with the defense playing like they're playing now.
Last one, Adam.
Just curious, did you have any advice for Jordan Love when you saw him after the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's well documented. I mean, he's kind of a similar situation that I was in, where you're behind a great quarterback that's done it for a while, that does all the things the right way, and so I just learn, man. You just learn as much as you possibly can, knowing that you want to play, but whenever your time comes, you have to be ready. And so for him, I know it's going to continue to learn. He has a ton of talent, and when his time comes, I'm sure he'll be ready.